Well, naturally, having just finished the junk heap, we might as well have a look at that spear that I didn't bother looking at before. It is the Beast Curse. It is not very good. At least not in comparison to what we're wielding right now. It might be decent, not a whole lot of magic power behind it. Kinda heavy and slow, and not a very interesting story, gonna admit. We've got a whole bunch of side quests open in the village, a couple open in Seafront, and we also have one open here, with Gideon. This is going to prompt quite a bit of robot slaughter on my part. A lot of these quests involve heavy grinding in the junk heap. And, well, I decided to take care of them all at once, basically. Which means, there's a lot of dead robots.
Hey.
And Gideon is quite happy about it. Yeah, he's doing fine. So, this is one of the more unique quests, in that it doesn't involve an excessive amount of grinding, and it's fun. I like this one. I like a lot of side quests, actually. I think I wanted to spend an extra hour before I started the recording just gathering materials for them, which, needless to say, is a bit, time-consuming and can be a little bit frustrating if you're not having much luck with the RNG at the time. But it did allow me to come back to a lot of these side quests and just do them, experience them, and you know what? It was kind of nice. This game has really fantastic dialogue and really great character interaction, and the primary reason to accept any side quest is basically to trigger its dialogue. Gideon's initial request doesn't really do anything for you. You can just walk in the junk heap and get your stuff. But when we actually get to the Shade Army, it becomes a little more fun. A lot more fun, as a matter of fact. And that's true for a lot of side quests. And fortunately happens even if you don't complete them. So you can get something stupid like get 10 or 20 titanium alloys and still get some fun dialogue. Like this.
First mechanical monsters and now shades. Has some manner of curse been placed on this mountain?
You don't see me complaining. If there's shades to kill, I'm a happy man.
Here comes some more!
They are certainly dedicated to this attack.
These are small rooms with a lot of things in them, so I decided to whip out the Iron Wheel and give it a try, well, with its spinning attack and ridiculous, massive range. I think it worked out well. Very well.
careful. This is a stronger shade than the ones previous.
Careful, my ass! I'll slice this guy apart!
Right, how assuring.
The combat style is a little bit different than what I'm used to, but there's something really satisfying about beating something's head in with a 6-foot piece of metal. I like the shade body surfing along there. Well, that was exciting. Let's get out of here. Restock any medicinal herbs that I might have used, and, you know, check in on Gideon.
Hey.
I know this makes me a terrible person, I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but his gleeful little squash him with a bridge is... oh, fantastic. Anyway, you basically need to at least accept that quest if you're going to do anything in the junk heap ever again, because until you do, he just defaults straight to the quest. He also defaults straight to that quest if you have another quest that he needs to participate in. There are a couple of things where you're going to need to actually speak with Gideon, and if you don't trigger that and at least deliver the elevator parts, he will not shut up about it. You won't be able to move on with anything else you're doing. Anyway, I teleported back to the village to talk to this guy. This guy who burned his house down. Anyway, I'm okay with braining a bunch of robots. Pigs. Yeah. This is the start of excessive amounts of junk heap robot parts being needed for everything. Ever. Gideon already needed the 5 motors and 5 batteries. This guy needs 10 motors, which is easy enough. They, the robots basically bleed them when you're doing a run-through. I had to actually sell off about, oh god, 80 of them at some point. But the alloys, of course, only drop from the larger guys, and rarely from some of the smaller robots. But this involved running through the junk heap about 5 different times, trying to get enough titanium alloy for this and for a subsequent quest. Fortunately, I got really lucky with the titanium alloy. Memory? Not so much, but you only need 1 anyway. Fortunately, this guy does pay very well. That is well worth the cost of 10 titanium alloys. A lot of things are open in the village, including this lady, who's actually been waiting since we brought back Kaine. And given that this concerns the Waterwheel, we probably shouldn't make her wait any longer.
it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting on you.
Look at that dog, he's so happy!
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting on you.
This is also the first of a long series of quests that involves talking to the Strange Things store owner. A lot of quests involving this guy. In fact, this gets almost abusive, how many times you have to come here and talk to this guy. Also, there's an invisible wall there, I don't know why.
Hey.
This is also the reason I bought, an unnecessary number of logs earlier. Somebody else needed 5, he needs 10. Yeah.
Waterwheels are great, but they're a pain in the butt to maintain.
In the past, humans harnessed different methods to provide energy.
Like what?
One of them was an invisible force called electricity, which was transmitted through thin copper wires.
Wow! What did they do with that?
Oh, a great many things. It could be used to power large iron crates, called trains, or illuminate whole cities against the dark of night.
Well, that's stupid.
Is it now?
Who wants to move a big iron crate? And how am I supposed to sleep if it's all bright outside?
Well, I suppose if you wish to look at it that way.
Besides, my life is lots of fun already.
If more people were like you, Emil, this world might not be half bad.
I suppose that's a viable complaint for the kid who doesn't have eyelids. I actually don't have enough iron ore. Fortunately, the issue with the iron ore is very easily fixed. I would just like to add that I am immensely, endlessly, and way too amused at how angry Emil is at the concept of having to fix water wheels, like he's been traumatized by having to do this before. Anyway, Gideon fortunately sells the more common types of ore, as well as broken lenses, which I'm going to need in a bit, and just decided to pick up while I'm here. And yes, while I was here, I think I went ahead and sold off a lot of the extra stuff that I'd gotten from the junk heap. What you're looking at is actually a secondary sale that I did. I sold off a lot of my stuff, back after I finished farming for all those titanium alloys. And yeah, I basically had 99 of a lot of different things. Also, I have 9 machine oils. That, I think it's just making fun of me now. Anyway, we're good and we're ridiculously rich still. Ores and logs in hand, we are now ready to fix a water wheel. Technically. Buy the materials to fix it, you know what I mean. Oh, Yona.
Hi.
I'm going to have to visit this guy several times over the course of the next... oh, geez, 45 minutes. And unfortunately, you can't just pick up all the quests that you need at once, and then go and visit him and dump them off on him like that. Much like Gideon, he will only respond to the first quest that you give him, or whatever priority quest he accepts at the time. So until you finish off every previous quest that he's done, or at least given him all the materials that he needs for them, he's not gonna do anything for your other quests. Which is why there is so very, very much back and forth in this.
Pushed.
Hey.
I did try and cut out as much extraneous travel time as possible, because there is a lot of travel time. You can see that the fact that she only gave you 10,000 gold, this is a quest that you're really supposed to complete and accomplish, basically. Yeah, even before you get Kaine back, as soon as you get Emil's letter at the beginning of this this half of the game. I don't know why you would do that, because you'd miss out on that marvelous conversation. But you can. And as soon as you finish it, this guy asks you to do the exact same thing you just did, but for the town fountain. Unfortunately, it's not as delightful. You don't have any special party interaction based on fountains, presumably because Emil has not bothered fixing out any fountains on the manor grounds, just Waterwheels. Which I'm sure it has a lot of, and I'm sure he's had to fix many times. Because his butler can't do it.
Hey.
So let's see. Metal and electrical parts. He needs 10 broken motors, which brings us up to 25. 25 motors. 10 cables. Cables being another thing that the flying robots in particular basically vomit at you.
Hey.
So many cables. Then I've already spent 10 titanium alloy. 1 memory. And we have only just begun to collect things from the junk heap. This is a lot of mechanical crap, wow. Yeah, obviously I already had the cables. I've had over 100 cables. Just doing these side quests so far. So I was definitely well prepared for that.
Hey.
Just because I care. Well, hurrah. Tidy sum, not bad. The next person we're going to talk to...
Yeah, I'm kind of busy now.
Not her.
How about buying something?
Is also...
I knew it. This is what I was talking about.
Bit of a complication.
Hey there!
And also fun. What? Yeah, good luck with that, Mr. McDuck.
I suppose there are graver concerns these days than the health of one elderly woman.
Apparently you can't expect it. This guy has gone through several old documents. Well, naturally, anytime old documents comes up, we have just one place to go. It's massive and sitting on the hill.
Why am I the only one working this hard?
Oh, it's you, eh? Well,
It's
I'm
very
counting on
obvious.
you.
It's made of red brick. Shows up really great against the sky. And for some reason, I immediately went to Nier's house. Oops. I would say in my defense it was late and I was tired, but I always film these when it is late and I am tired. There's just no excuse for me running into a mailbox looking for treasure maps. This is another one of those occasions where you basically just have to run circles around the library until something pops up at you. And naturally I'm pretty sure I went in exactly the wrong direction. Every time. Yep. Oh well. It's not like you'll really take more than 30 seconds looking around for a book anyway. It's not used, it's well loved. And back to Facade. But first,
Hey!
these are those two young hooligans who were stealing from everybody, because their abusive, alcoholic father told them to. They live in the library now. Their dad can be found at the bar. I will once again save you the travel, it's just a straight shot. Facade at this point.
Hi.
Now what's this guy gonna look for? I know that there are 3 machine oils involved. Eggplants and goat hides. Wonderful. Well. It's only 3, right? Said before that it took me 45 minutes to get... Oh, how many did I need back then? 7? 8 extra? Yeah, this was a half an hour of killing goats for 3 hides. Like, everybody to realize that is stupid.
Hey.
Hooray. Fortunately, the other 2 were much more easily obtained. Machine oil, as you saw, I have a surplus of it for some bizarre reason. And eggplants can either be grown or just bought at the village grocer here. And once you're done with that...
Why am I the only one working this hard?
Did you kill goats for half an hour, lady? I don't think you did. Talk about hardworking.
Tired old
Swear to God.
bones.
And the blacksmith is
I suppose
gone.
there are graver concerns these days.
Hey.
He's a blacksmith. Shouldn't he be making them?
You of all people should be aware that meddling in the arguments of a married couple will accomplish nothing.
I have a job, and I'm gonna see it through.
Your sense of duty is positively breathtaking.
I know what it means to care for your family. If you don't show it until they're gone, it's too late.
It is a tremendous burden. But I cannot say that I dislike that way of thinking.
And hop over to the mailbox for good measure. I would like to mention that until you get this guy his dumb treasure, he will not reappear. He will reappear when you get into a new game plus, if you just decide not to see this side quest through, even though at this point you're it's basically the end. It's easy anyway, it doesn't involve grinding. But he just won't reappear. Which is rather unfortunate because he is the village blacksmith. You need to buy things from him. Weapons. You cannot purchase weapons until you finish this off. Bit of a nuisance. I paused here because I was staring at the map in the back. I may be wrong, I haven't bothered looking back at my footage yet, but I seem to recall that it had more, defined spaces on it. Like, the areas were there. It seemed like they had a lot of writing, for some reason. Anyway, Lost Shrine. And basically what you have to do is just poke around until you find, well, a room with a shiny in it. This isn't particularly hard or difficult. And, well, you know, you're really not gonna get lost. Just look around. It's gonna be one of the off-the-beaten path rooms. Oh, hey, fun thing. Ever since the Shadow Lord realized his elaborate box puzzles will not work, they just kind of went away. No more boxes. No more boxes ever. That room, actually, is the one that you need to get to. I'm not really sure how I knew this, given the clue was a room where light does not reach, because clearly that part's broken, and it is light. But there you go. The treasure is literally a pile of junk. Although I guess one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm kind of curious to know what it actually was, though. A pile of junk isn't very descriptive. And meanwhile, once again, I forgot how to leave. No. Not there. There we go. On back to the village.
Man, I'm bushed.
Why am I the only one working this hard?
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm kind of busy now.
Guy still isn't back from whatever the hell he's doing. Fortunately, this man is very easily amused. All he wants is something shiny. You have that option. To be honest, I have not personally played with it yet. I've still got the other save file that I can fire up and check on that with.
I'm kind of busy now.
I have not played with
I'm bushed.
the option of keeping the hair ornament, because that seems kind of like a dick thing to do, and I've actually heard that you can do it, and you won't be able to get the reward for the side quest until your next playthrough, which is not good. That is not desirable. Anyway, this marks... oh... I think this is the 5th time now that we're going to the Strange Things store. This guy gets a ton of business. For something shiny. No! No, I want one of those surfboards. Don't take the coin! Take a surfboard or a stop sign! Go back and get a surfboard! Nier. You can't swim in a single coin, but you can swim with a surfboard. Go back and get that! Come on. Fine. I guess it's not shiny enough for a man who's apparently part magpie.
I'm bushed.
How about buying something,
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting on you.
Fortuitously, the man has returned.
Ooh!
And he's... dear God. Hey... wait, isn't our currency exchange gold? Why are you so... yeah, whatever makes you happy. The first map he ever found.
I suppose there are great...
Hey!
And now that we can finally talk to this guy, let's buy him out. The Axe of Beheading and the Sunrise. The Axe of Beheading being another Drakengard weapon. The Sunrise, I believe it is. The weapon story looks the same, although I'm not 100% certain about it. Yeah, the Sunrise's story looks familiar, and I'm pretty sure that it evolves. So, it would be a Drakengard weapon, although obviously I have no idea which one it is. The Axe Beheading, however, has the dubious honor of being my favorite weapon description. Yeah, that's awkward. It is a Drakengard weapon. I believe in Drakengard it was called the Beheading Axe. Its story also involved decapitation, as you might expect.
Why am I the only one working this hard?
Man, I'm bushed.
Just fun all around, you know. Caveat. Once again, we are tasked with heading to Popola. Once again, I go to Nier's house. I don't know what kind of muscle memory is kicking in for this, but it is strong.
Hey.
Her desk is really off-center. I know it's a visual thing, because otherwise it would just be seen head-on, and that's really boring, but wow, she works at an odd angle. Anyway, Northern Plains, Iron Bridge. Starting. Treasure. This might be a little bit esoteric when you first get it, but you really don't have too many places to look. Of course, the Iron Bridge being the old train tracks that are still here, their scaffolding is left. So all you have to do is find out about where it starts. People say this game is ugly, but that was just... I don't know, I just really like that shot, running across the plains like that. Killing things. Good times. Anyway, opposition dead. As you can see, there's now an item down here. A murderous shiny object, as a matter of fact. Nier doesn't care about shiny things, he just cares about stabbing. Which is good for him, because this thing... it's bad. It's bad. It is worse than the transients, the spear that you start with. It's bad. Fortunately, it's very easy to upgrade, requiring only fluorite like the rest of the Labyrinth's weapons do. And hey, it's a weapon. All the more to kill with. So, let's sally forth and get stuff done.